Hello, and welcome to the Web Dealer Systems Training Series, brought to you by the Texas Department of Motor Vehicles. This series is designed to help dealers better understand and use the web dealer systems to process plate assignments, title and registration transactions, and manage plate inventory efficiently and in compliance with Texas requirements. In today's video, we'll go over how to submit a vehicle transfer notification. By the end of this training, you'll have a clear understanding of how to complete this process accurately and confidently. Let's go ahead and get started. But really quick, let's talk about why we are submitting a VTN. Starting July 1st, 2025, dealers are required to submit a VTN whenever a vehicle with a Texas record enters your inventory and it was taken in on trade from a customer or purchased from a customer, another dealer, or at auction. As the purchasing dealer, you are responsible for completing the VTN. So, in the Plates tab, just select Vehicle Transfer Notification, and that will take you right to where you need to begin the process. The next step is to locate the vehicle record. You'll need to search for the existing Texas record by using one of these options. You can search by the plate number, the last four digits of the VIN, and the titled owner's name, or you can search by the full VIN and the titled owner's name. So if the vehicle we take in has a plate, I am going to enter in that plate number here along with the last four of the VIN. Now, if the vehicle didn't come with plates or you don't have that information, you would enter the full VIN of the vehicle and current owner's name. After finishing filling out the information, hit search. If the system can't locate the record based on the information you entered, you'll see an error message. If that happens, double check your search details, especially the owner's name. The name you enter must match the title record exactly. So, after taking a look at the title, I noticed that the name I entered was spelled incorrectly. Let me enter the name correctly and hit search again. If the record is found, you'll move to the Verify Correct Vehicle page. Here you'll review the vehicle information to make sure you've located the correct vehicle before continuing. After verifying that everything is correct, you will continue by selecting Next. Now, we find ourselves at the Current Owner Information page where you'll enter the seller's details. This is the person or entity you obtained the vehicle from. If you receive this from a customer trade-in or purchase, you will enter that individual's name. If you purchased a vehicle from auction or from another dealer, you will enter that entity's information. Make sure the information is accurate and complete. You also have the option to enter an email address for the seller, which they will receive a confirmation email once the VTN is completed. So here I am filling out the customer's information because I took this vehicle on trade. After you have everything filled out, hit Next. Now we are on the Transfer Details page. Here you'll need to enter the date of sale and select how you acquired the vehicle. You'll see options to indicate whether it was taken in on trade or acquired by auction or dealer assignment. So now I am going to enter in the sale date, which was August 6th for this trade-in. If you select trade-in purchase from original titled owner, you'll need to answer a few additional questions. First, you'll be asked, did the owner retain the plates? If you select yes, you can move forward and complete the VTN. If you select no, an additional question will appear asking if the plates were damaged. It's important to note that specialty and qualifying plates, like personalized or disabled plates, should always stay with the owner. Dealers should not keep these plates, and the answers provided in this section should reflect that. I am going with no since the customer did not keep the plates. Next, you will answer if the plates were damaged. By selecting Yes, you'll be responsible for properly disposing of the plates. If you select No, then the plate will be added to your inventory in the inventory management system. Once added, you can reassign the plate to another vehicle of the same class within 10 days of the sale. After 10 days, the plates will fall off your inventory and need to be destroyed. If you select auction or dealer assignment as the acquisition type, you'll be asked a few additional questions. It's important to answer these accurately, as your responses determine whether the license plate is added to your inventory in the inventory management system for future use. You'll first be asked, "Did you receive the plates?" If you select No, you can proceed with completing the VTN. If you select Yes, another question will appear asking, "Were the plates damaged?" If the plates were damaged, you'll need to properly dispose of them. If the plates were not damaged, they will be added to your IMS inventory for reassignment to another vehicle of the same class within 10 days. So, let's get back to our original example. First, we have taken in this vehicle on trade, then the owner did not retain the plates, and finally the plates were not damaged. This means I will now have these plates in my inventory that I can use for my next sale. This is a great way to extend your plate inventory because, again, I now have 10 days to reissue these plates on my next sale of a vehicle of the same classification. Before we move on, I did want to point out that if a dealer has repossessed a vehicle, you will use the trade-in option as well. Alright, so now I am going to select Next. After you've entered all the required information, you'll see the vehicle transfer summary page. This is your chance to review everything you've entered and make sure it's accurate. If you notice anything that needs to be updated, you can go back and make corrections using the edit buttons before saving the transaction. Be sure to double check all details before moving forward. Once saved, you won't be able to make any changes or undo the VTN. To undo or delete the VTN because a sale fell through, or if information was entered incorrectly, you would need to contact your local regional service center for assistance. Saving completes the VTN submission, and you will be presented with the receipt page where you can then print a receipt for your records. At this point, we've submitted a VTN for a vehicle taken in on trade. The plates from that vehicle are now in my inventory and can be used on my next sale, as long as the vehicle is the same class and it's within 10 days. If I don't use the plates within 10 days, I'll need to destroy them with metal shears, take them to a metal recycler, or bring them to a RSC. That concludes this segment of the Web Dealer Systems training series. We hope you found this information helpful as you continue to use ePlate and the other web dealer systems. For additional training videos and resources, please visit our website at www.txdmv.gov. And don't forget to check out our YouTube page for more web dealer systems training videos. Thank you for watching and for your continued partnership with the Texas Department of Motor Vehicles.